Hey, what's good? When this is at 980 in the clutch, and I want to talk about some very interesting and potentially damaging news for potentially the short or maybe in the long term for the Los Angeles Lakers, and that is Dan Hurley, the guy that the Lakers want as head coach, has just recently turned down a 6-year, $70 million contract offer to coach the Lakers to instead be able to stay at UConn, to be able to go for a three-peat. And when looking at this, I mean, just disclaimer, I mean, I do like the Lakers, I do support them, and I'm a big LeBron James fan, but I want to keep this as objective and non-biased as possible. And just with that being said, when looking at this situation, I mean, I believe for Dan Hurley, this is a genius move, and it was a very smart decision on his end to stay at UConn. Sure, I mean, he would have had more money, and yes, potentially could have been a longer contract, but the amount of like pressure he would have been under, and on top of that, like constantly with LeBron, like as great of a player he is, he does have lots of demands, and if you do not appease to him, or if he loses respect for you as a coach, he's going to do his own thing, and as we've seen throughout his career. And most likely Dan Hurley would have been fired within 2 or 3 years. Yeah, he was still got his money, but his reputation as a coach and his respect within the basketball community would have taken a major hit, because he tried working for the Lakers and tried to work with LeBron, but has not worked out. If it were to happen, but based on LeBron's track record, most of the time it has not worked out, and Dan Hurley, he would struggle to regain his reputation that I know he's worked extremely hard for. And talking about that, he does have right now an impressive resume. As stated, he has he's a back-to-back national champion for Connecticut. His overall record as a head coach, he's 292 wins and 163 losses, which is 64.2%, but specifically from UConn, he's 141 wins and 58 losses. That is 70.9% in winning percentage. And if Dan Hurley wants to eventually coach in the NBA, I believe it's a smart decision not to take the bait now to just get the Lakers job, because it sounds glamorous. You're coaching the Lakers, you're coaching LeBron, you're coaching Anthony Davis, but there's championship aspirations. But the problem is that the amount of scrutiny and the amount of politics that goes on within the Lakers right now does not make it very enticing, as we saw with Darvin Ham. I'm not saying he was a perfect coach or anything, but like he was under constant scrutiny, and anytime there was some mishaps, whether it was like, for example, LeBron's fault or Anthony Davis or D'Angelo Russell or Austin Reeves, most of the time it'll go to the head coach. He's most likely the scapegoat. We've seen it many times during LeBron's specific tenure with the Lakers. We've seen it with Lonzo Ball. We've seen it with Russell Westbrook very infamously. And now we're seeing with Darvin Ham, Luke Walton. We want to go back there too with the coaching situation. There's all kinds of issues going on that anytime like something does not work out for the Lakers, LeBron is going to be quick to, or his camp is going to be very quick to point somebody out to be able to scapegoat to keep LeBron's reputation as clean as possible, which I understand. But as a head coach, I mean, I would not want to take that decision. So Dan Hurley, if he does, God willing, complete his three-peat for the Huskies, most likely there will be other head coaching offers in the NBA that can offer just as much, if not more money and better stability and a lot less drama compared to what's going on with LeBron and the Lakers. So I believe long term this is a great move for Dan Hurley, not only career-wise, but possibly for his mental health and his reputation. So this is a good move on them. The Lakers, I mean, they it's like they're kind of like in this they're kind of in this stranglehold because by LeBron, because most likely LeBron's gonna get his guy JJ Redick as the head coach for the Lakers. And JJ Redick, don't get me wrong, I mean, he's a great basketball mind, and he seems to know what he's talking about, especially when he's on TV, but we don't fully know how he's going to translate as a head coach, because he has no record for that. Not even an assistant coach or even him like just being able to have any head coaching experience on any level. So it's gonna be very interesting. It's a huge gamble. I have read reports that like he could turn out to be really good, or he could be another scapegoat because that's LeBron's friend. We don't fully know right there, but we do know that the Lakers, they're kind of in a horrible spot, and this goes to show what a lot of us fans know, that the Lakers situation is not as glamorous or is not as attractive as it's presented or it may be seen. Because yes, I mean, it's LA, yes, it's Hollywood, yes, you have like the amount of history, and you have arguably one of the greatest players to ever play this game that you have the opportunity to coach. But the problem here is that it's just too much drama, and it could be a very toxic work environment, because you either got to appease LeBron or you have to appease the front office and the owners. It's like, who are you going to work with? Who are you going to deal with? And if you pick one side, if you pick the owner side, then LeBron's going to find a way to get you fired or talk dirt about you on the media, or vice versa. If you side with LeBron and do everything LeBron says, I mean, you're going to be looked at as a puppet and not be taken seriously as a head coach, and it's going to be a while for you to be able to get your reputation going. So it's like a lose-lose situation, but good on Dan Hurley on his part, and most likely if JJ Redick does get the Lakers head coaching job, I mean, I wish him nothing but the best. I hope he does well. I hope he can turn out to be a really good good coach in his career, if that's something he truly wants to do with his life. But we'll just have to wait and see. So Laker fans, what do you guys think down below? Do you believe Dan Hurley made the right decision? Or are you guys upset that he turned down the deal? I know a lot of people do not. I know Lakers fans do not particularly want JJ Redick as the head coach, and I totally understand. I agree, because of his lack of experience. So who would you want as a head coach for the Lakers? And let me know why down in the comment section so we can discuss. I certainly love and appreciate every single last one of y'all. Thank you so much for your time. God bless you all, and talk soon.